Welcome to Moorish Science Temple number 9, where our executive ruler, Tyrone Ahim Razul Bey, is our temple leader. He's our Grand Sheikh. This is Grand Sheikh Divine Minister Roy Williams Bey. I'm bringing you knowledge of Moors. Here we are not trying to present you with a Moorish temple format that most of you are used to. A lot of you have gotten upset with the first 3-4 videos that we've attempted to do, and those of you that were upset were Moors who were used to going to the temple. As you can see, this is our home. We're not in a temple, and we don't have a physical temple for us to actually attend right now, and the one that's north of us is not convenient at this time. We will be having a temple in 2020, some way, shape, or form. We are from the Dover, Delaware area. Dover, Delaware, United States, USA, North America, northwest of Mexico, the North Gate. What I want to bring to you this morning is the problem with some of our body being upset about how we do things. I want to bring to your attention that when Jesus taught, he went to the temple to do two things. He went to the temple to learn, and he went to the temple to teach. But there's a situation here that I want you to understand that you're not grasping hold of. And those of you that are lost Moors, if you're black, you're going by that mark, by that label. You're Negro, you're African American, you're colored, or anything on that line, even Puerto Rican, Jamaican, all those names, those marks that have been placed upon you from slavery. I want you to know that those things they call you are not who you are. And those are the people we're looking for. We're looking for the lost. When Jesus preached, now see, he taught and he learned in the temple, but he preached salvation unto the lost outside of the temple. We are outside of the temple, and we're seeking lost Moors. Any of you that know anybody that's going by the name of black, African American, colored, Negro, any of those marks, those labels, that's what they are, labels, slavery labels. Have them come to this channel so that Allah can guide me to help them to do what we are supposed to do, which is lift fallen humanity. It's very important. This is December, the last week, and we're about to go into the new year of 2020. Nationalization is key to our people. We must get nationalized, not naturalized, nationalized. You must get your name changed from a black person, a Negro, a colored, an African American, all those labels. You need to get rid of those titles, those marks, and change your name back to who you once were. That's what we call honoring our mothers and our fathers. Those are our ancestors, and our ancestors' DNA is within inside of us. Now, I want you to go to the Holy Quran of the Moorish Science Temple of America, Circle 7, And I want to take you somewhere. Jesus teaches the common people at a spring, telling them how to obtain eternal happiness. And this can be found on page 19, chapter 12. All right. So, Jesus teaches the common people at a spring, tells them how to obtain eternal happiness. In silent meditation, Jesus sat beside a flowing spring. It was a holy day, and many people of the servant caste were near the place. And Jesus saw the hard drawn lines of toil on every brow, in every hand. There was no look of joy in any face. Not one of all the group could think of anything but toil. And Jesus spake to one and said, "Why are you all sad? Have you no happiness in life?" The man replied, "We scarcely know the meaning of that word. We toil to live and hope for nothing else but toil. And bless the day when we can cease our toil and lay down and rest in Buddha's city of the dead." And Jesus' heart was stirred with pity and with love for these poor toilers. And he said, "Toil should not make a person sad, which is work. Men should be happiest when they toil, when they work. When hope and love are back of toil, then all the life is filled with joy and peace." Excuse me. "And this heaven you speak of, do you not know that such heaven is for you?" The man replied, "Of heaven we have heard, but when is so far away, and we must live so many lives before we reach that place. So many lives before we reach that place. We must be reincarnated many times before we reach that place." This toiler, this hard worker is saying to Jesus. And Jesus said, "My brother man, your thoughts are wrong. Your heaven is not far away, and is not a place of mets and bounds, or meets and bounds, METES, meets. It's not a country to be reached. It is a state of mind." Y'all didn't know that, did you? Allah never made a heaven for man. He never made a hell. We are creators and make our own. Now cease to seek for heaven in the sky. Just open up the windows of your hearts, and like a flood of light, a heaven will come and bring you boundless joy. Then the toil will be no cruel task. The people were amazed and gathered close to hear this strange young master speak, imploring him to tell them more about the Father God Allah, about the heaven that men can make on earth, about the boundless joy. So you see, heaven is right here. Heaven is in your mind. When you understand that, then you can start to work on how to create that heaven which is in your mind. How do we create heaven in our mind? First of all, you have to know something. Hold on a minute. I got to get something. Just hold on a minute.